All right, so let's have a look at another question from the same company. The question asked for the same company interview. Now, this question says find the top five states with the most five-star businesses. Output the state name along with the number of five-star business and order records by the number of five-star business in descending order. All right, so in case there are ties in the number of business, return all the unique states. If two states have the same result, sort them in alphabetical order. So let's break down this question. Okay, so what it says is the end result should be this. Okay, here is what it is saying. You need to figure out what are the top five states which have the most number of five-star businesses, and in the output you have to produce these things: state name along with the number of five-star business and order records by the number of five-star businesses. So let's have a look at the data first. So here you see this is how the data looks like. Here you have stars given to each of the business. Here are the business IDs, business names, and here you get the states. Okay, so let's break down the question and try to understand what exactly that we have to achieve over here. So first thing which we need to do is we need to look for five-star businesses. Then we need to take count by state, count businesses by state, and then we need to filter for top 5. Okay, top 5 states which have most number of 5-star businesses. All right, now while we are doing this thing, the third step in this, there is a catch. Okay, so let's say till this point we are done, and this is what the data we get. Now like you can see over here, here are the list of states, and here are the 5-star businesses each of these states have. For example, the state AZ has 10 businesses which were 5-star. Same goes for this. Now the catch is we need to see this is the entire list from the data. Okay, now we need to, in the final output, we need to keep only top 5 records. So for example, 1 2 3 4 5 we got till here. Okay, till here. But at the same time, if you see for this state also has 3 5-star businesses. Okay, and 3 5-star businesses are included in top 5. So why should it not be part of top 5? What's wrong with this? They should also be part of top 5. That's what your question says over here. So here it says number of 5-star etc. in descending order. In case, here you say in case there are ties in the number of businesses, right? So here you see there are ties in the number of businesses, you see. Then return all the unique states. So it is asking you to include all the unique states, though from the perspective of number of businesses we will keep only top 5 states, right? We keep only top 5 states, but the total number of 5-star business which are part of top 5 is also this, so we would require to include this one as well. Okay, other than this it also says if two states have the same result, sort them in alphabetical order. For example, you see there are 3 states which has same number. Okay, so these state names must be sorted in the alphabetical order. For example, here you see this is already sorted in alphabetical order. What if you had first this record, then you had this, and then you had this? Okay, then we also need to ensure that it is sorted in alphabetical order. So 2 level of sorting has to be done in this. So I guess this was pretty clear to you. Let's just start with the coding work. Okay, so here I'm going to take the data frame name. Let me just close that. Here I will just take data frame name, and into this first we need to filter for the 5-star business. Okay, so for that I'm going to say star equal 5. Now we got this stars. It should not be star, it should be stars. So before we proceed further, let's see the count of total number of records into the original data frame. What is the total number of records that we have in the original data frame? You see 100 records. Now when we filter for this 5-star, what is the total number of record that we are getting? Let's see that. That will help you understand whether. So only 32 businesses are there which were 5-star marked. Okay, now we are done with this. Then the second problem statement says count business by state. So you all know that I mostly use pivot table, right? So I'm going to take the same thing, pivot table. You can also use count values, you can also use group by, but pivot table is something I find most convenient one. Index equals to state, and then in the values I can take anything, any variable I can pick. For example, stars, let's say stars, and then ag func I need to use count, and then at the end I would require to do reset index, or let me show it to you first. So like you can see over here are the number of businesses we got. You see number of businesses we got. Don't go by this doesn't mean 10-star, it is 10 businesses with 5-star. Now you are not able to see the states over here, right? So for that we need to do reset index, then we get business name as well, sorry, state name as well, right? So we got that. Next problem statement is order this in descending order. So what we can do is sort values, and over here I want to sort it on stars, and here I'm going to say ascending equals to false. You see, so here is what we got, like you can see, right here the states and the stars we got. Super. Now what we need to also ensure is wherever the same number of businesses in multiple states, we also need to ensure that the state names are arranged in alphabetical order, right? So star, after star I also need to put state over here, and let's, because these are more than one item, so I need to put that into the list, and this false will say descending order by count of business, but for state it should be in ascending order. So here I would require to say true. Let's just run this. You see, so though here the data was already correct, systematic, so it didn't give us the problem, but in real life you may not get all the time similar kind of data, so you should follow this thing. Okay, now this is done, and after this what we need to take is, let me just store this in a separate data frame called Yelp. Okay, now after this I need to pick the, because I have to include, see top 5 will end over here, right? But I need to include all those businesses which have any of these values, right? So for that what I need to do is I need to take a unique list of this count. Okay, so what I'm going to do is Yelp dot stars, I'm going to say stars dot unique, and then I'm going to say to list. Okay, and here I'm going to say top business, top states, or let's just say tops. Okay, so here is what we got, but we also need to ensure that we take only n largest, right? Top stars, and then here I would, okay, let me do this way. Okay, so here I'm going to print first Yelp. So first I will go ahead and pick the top 5 businesses which will end till here, till this point. Okay, till this point. So here I'm going to say Yelp dot n largest. How many points I want to pick? 5, and this is on what column? So stars. All right, and then out of this I need to keep only this thing. So now you can see over here it shows only till OH state. So I need to keep only one column which is stars. You see, now we got only stars. Now I need to take a unique list of this, so I'm going to say unique, and I will convert it to list, and let's store it in a variable called tops. So here is what we got. So what we have is 10 5 4 3. Now we need to filter for this thing in this data, in the main data which we have. So let's say a Yelp, oops, Yelp dot stars dot is in, this is the function you should use, is in tops. Let's just see. Here is what we got, and let me just store it in a data frame. Before that, because this is just telling you true and false, but I need to keep only true part. Okay, so for that, this is what we need to do. Now if you see over here, here is what you got. You see, here you got AZ 10 5 etc, and you see all the three businesses you have which had same number of counts. So we are sorted, this is done, right? And now we gonna check this whether this is right or not. So this seem to be right because all our records are green. So this is how you can solve it. Main catch was this. Okay, I just hope that it was easy for you to understand. Just in case of any doubt, put that into the comment section. If you really liked it, give a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe the channel for our motivation if you have not done it yet. Thanks once again. Good